Hello, hello, hello. So we're having a good day. This is, what was I doing here again? I actually want to make sure I have everything unlocked, so I'm going to do this. In case I have to fast. Well, not really fast travel. Well, I guess it's good to call fast travel. What?
Revelio. Accio.
You I need anyway.
Revelio.
Do it. What do you think is? Oh, it's down. That's why. So say, how many stairs do I have to go through? Well, better have it done than not have it all.
Revelio.
Hmm.
Revelio.
Come on, open the door. This is like the Slytherin side of things, it looks like. Shit.
Revelio.
But let me get down, but that's fine. So you're done. You are not done though. Boathouse and that. Might as well. Doing it.
Revelio.
I've actually been here, so. Now then, that's done. One thing left is the boat. You haven't done both of them yet. Have all you done? I haven't unlocked you yet, but well, I have actually. Don't know why it's black though.
Revelio.
Why I am here? Lock.
Revelio.
Wonder what it was like in Hogwarts.
I don't even think I've ever been this way before. Nope. A lot of stairs though. Make a good workout.
Revelio.
What are you?
Reparo.
Nope.
Incendio.
Yep. And that's probably why I haven't completed another time I played.
Revelio.
What? Ah. The black light. Nothing. I know you're done. You're done. You hospital wing and fix facility. There's something there I gotta do anyway. There's two things that I gotta do. Last battle. I guess I'm not sure if I've been there or not.
Revelio.
I do know though. I can pretty much do it. The Great Hall's done. I'm going up here. I think. Nope. South Tower, so I can actually go here. I want to be able to go anywhere in Hogwarts that I need to. So I know that's there, so I can come back and do that.
Revelio.
Wait, what? I know that's there, but I don't want to do that yet.
This next composition took some practice, so do listen carefully.
Wait, what? What are you? Oh, no, I don't want to enter the frog's mouth.
I've no doubt that.
Hello, cat. Alright, now then, I am... do that, and I should be... I think I'm done. I'm not 100%. But one's still there to do, and... I still have them classes, so I don't have to really do that. That I will have to do. But library and greenhouse. So I have to. I can do that later though. I think there's classes there to do so.
Oh, whoever played that note for me.
Huh? The game needs to make up its mind. There's you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and talk to
champion coming through.
there's at least two.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Sure.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Well, I don't have that many scales, so.
Accio. Incendio.
Oops, I need to make sure that.
Levioso.
That was something.
Accio. Incendio.
God almighty, okay. Everything fill up.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
There.
That's it.
Next.
Accio. Incendio.
Good one.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done.
Can I stop now? Yes, I can.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus,
Training
you'll
dummies.
be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It
gotta
all
dodge.
comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Why is it 4 against 2?
Protego. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Accio.
There goes my way. Is that all you've got?
Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
Confringo.
Protego.
Come on.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
I'm the one.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Act like a winner.
Victory.
I could never duel like that.
I didn't really need to dodge, so.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
I'm gonna go do that.
Eyes on me, musicians.
I bet Black could tell a few tales.
No, that's not what I want. What me this is. It's right there, but the problem is I can't really get to it. Where's the map? I might just not need to do that next time. Yeah, because I don't think it gets there. Oh, I have a hop class anyway. Okay, that's good to know. Herbology.
Revelio.
Lock on that door.
Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, Let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new core and cut down the soil!
Quiet, little one. Woo! Loud.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
I'm glad they didn't fall on us.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next
Revelio.
task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotballs.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Yep.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fine.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Yes, ma'am.
Revelio.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place.
Revelio.
I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Well, not mention they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Yeah.
Take your time. I'll see you back in
Revelio.
Why did the plant explode? Whoa, hello. Got on a bond.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry,
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots.
Meet with Natty. There's gotta do dodge twice before I can do anything there though, so I might as well meet with Natty. Let's see what this is. Anything here? No. Well, this thing will be filling up quickly, I believe. Is this right? Betsy for Hogwarts. Okay, map. Where is Nettie? I guess she'd be in Hogwarts? Nope, apparently not. World map. Huh? My best bet is to do that.
My damned hearing.
Oh, Pacha. Now I need a pin. Fucking fire.
Unstandard.
Tongue tied. There's also still more things.
I wish we didn't have
to do.
Revelio.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the...
Professor Black would never allow them. It would make them...
What is down here? Nothing I can do right now.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ah, over here. Something happening. No? Alright. Always good to explore.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing.
What do you mean?
And we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
We shall see.
My parents considered keeping me home from school. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wigan-Weld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wigan-Weld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen,
Sure.
Anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potion.
Anything else in here I need?
Revelio.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
This sounds troublesome.
Could you chop the didn't or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Oh.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Get it!
Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learned a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Alright.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's instantly.
Check the quest real quick. Okay, meet Natty, then that should unlock. Oh, yeah, I got something here, don't I? It'll do. Whoa. Hogwarts has a lot for me to find still. You know, plants though. Oh, ingredients. 6 out of 16. One, two, three, four, five, six. So, you. 10 more. Huh? I don't understand why it's showing there, but alright. So, world map. Go back to Hogwarts. Where is the entrance? I think it's here. That'll help me get there quicker. I would like to do flying lessons and be able to fly places, but can't really do that yet. I forgot I gotta fly in them.
Revelio.
Hey, what's here? I hear it, but don't see it. Ah. Groundkeeper tool. Apparently he's a Quidditch fan.
Revelio.
Got to remove something in. I need more gear slots. Wait, don't I have certain things? All you cost money. You do not, so I can destroy you. If it lets me. Thank you. Give me a slot. Goggles.
Revelio.
I should investigate.
Huh? What? Whoa, hello. Fire. In me. I'm not going to fight that right a second.
Incendio. Accio.
I'm here.
Incendio. Revelio.
I opened it. Is there a light so I can use? Alright, more gear. Come on, you. It all costs money. You destroyer equipped. What about you? Anything in here I can destroy without worrying about it? Yeah, I won't worry about you. You're only 30.
Revelio.
Anything else in here I need to do? Didn't I already do that? Oh, I could have. Wait, what?
Revelio. Accio.
I'm here. You don't go there. Good to know. Looks like you go here.
Incendio.
There are boulders on the net that knock down. If there is, I don't know. I can come back later to know that though. I think.
Revelio.
You for some assistance?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see. This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Going under. Really? What? I'm just gonna get rid of some stuff then. Well, just glasses would do. I have too many of them. And it wasn't even worth it. Alright. That was apparently. So the glasses I just got, I can just destroy. The goggles I just got, I can put on.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Momentarily. There's always something that's either too much or too little. Oh. Search again. Scar's full robe would be useful. It's back to you.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Nope.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Thank you.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him. But he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again.
HM not as good as Yoda, he is not.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Revelio.
Oh, that's a lot.
Not much of the dark arts that frightens me.
Let's go see if I can get his stuff back, shall we? Wait, I might want to change that to the invisible one. I might need it.
Revelio.
Ooh, hello. Aren't you a big skeleton? It'd be a lot easier if I could fly.
Past the ruins. On the right track.
Yeah, we're the right trail, but we almost got attacked by a spider.
Revelio.
Nothing there.
An encampment. This must be it.
You ought to come back.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
We should have killed that traitor Arn when we took his cards.
What? Oh, okay.
Oh, this day's gone on too long. Someone.
Who is it?
Protego.
What is it? Ha! The move of a coward. Oh. Fight about what is it?
What?
Protego.
That's not what I wanted, but alright.
Accio. Incendio.
How many of you are there?
There.
Incendio.
Get accustomed to that.
Protego.
I won't rest.
Superplex. Accio. Incendio.
No! Didn't have to went this way.
Really? Alrighty then.
An intruder!
How many of you are there?
Not your best. You must enjoy suffering, do you? This will not go well for you.
Protego! Incendio!
Won't get away with that. I won't rest.
I've been fighting.
No! You're no match for me. I won't rest until you're dead.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Levioso! Incendio!
Not quick enough. Much too slow.
You were saying.
Incendio!
Disappointment!
Levioso!
Is that the best you can do? No, that's embarrassing, isn't it? You
Protego!
won't get away with that.
Accio! Yes.
That works too.
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards.
What?
Incendio! Accio!
First we need to figure out what I'm gotta do here.
Levioso! Incendio!
Oh.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Okay, gear then. Delete you. Just in case. Wait, what? Got around.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Huh?
Revelio. Incendio.
I don't think I can do anything here, so. Oh, yeah.
Revelio.
I see what I think I need to do. So much gear, so little room to put it all in. Okay, I don't have enough to... Technically, you weren't really worth it.
Accio.
Yeah, man. Get there. Do this, right? Yes. Hit the ladder.
Revelio.
Anything else I need to get? I don't know how to use them though. I don't think it's most because I don't think it's time for me to do it. Apparently. Bless you. You sneeze and woke yourself up. Hey, what?
Incendio. There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Flames and blow it up. Alrighty then. Another cave, but I'm gonna go do this. Sheep. Or rams, one.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
It is good to see you, my...
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Nanny
Be
is a
on
good
your
friend.
guard.
I beg your pardon. Dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Students, you can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Stupefy.
Levioso.
Don't worry about it. Oh, apparently there's more.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Well, I need you a different one.
Go there!
Protego.
Stop! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student over my dead body!
Stupefy.
Release me!
I'm not done with you.
We're done with you. I need to learn this more and more skills.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor.
Why?
Knows what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue.
Really?
I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Sure.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely.
Revelio.
Now, notice the vines on these pillars here. as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? Merlin's
Rebellion. What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio.
Light them all up. That's the back up the move.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
Yes.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I need. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
What? Oh, get my gear capability up. Okay. Woo. Defeat 30 goblins. I gotta do. Defeat 10 spiders. More and more to do. Probably have finished this. Solve 2 of them. Okay. I'll be able to do that eventually. I could get rid of that eventually, though. I'm not. So these 2 I can actually sell. Collection. I'm sorry. Like, now then. Anything here I do find in Mrs. Pages? What? I can do that. I'm out. I guess I could walk there since I'm supposed to do that anyway.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Eldritch Diggory. I don't think I should be out here at night, but we will.
What do you have in store for me this time?
I have enough, apparently.
Revelio.
Accio. Let me guess, it's down here. It's not wanting to go though.
Revelio.
Not there.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Can't really move it. That's a problem.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Wait. Now I can with it. Why ain't you moving?
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Is it not gonna come down? Apparently not. I gotta abort the trial then. This thing is just glitching.
Levioso. Accio.
Yes. Thing's glitched. Now it's moving. Not where I want it.
Accio.
I'm getting on my nerves. So I'm gonna have to go back. So I'll come back to that. The game is glitching, even though I know what I gotta do.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
Yes.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
So I gotta wait till daytime? Yes. Even though I don't know why, she's right there, but she won't teach me. It has to be during the day. Alright. Alright. Good to know. It's fun seeing all the houses talk to each other.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I...
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Where?
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay in practice.
What?
Expelliarmus!
You seem stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I think that'll be enough.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Wait, that's in my classroom, right? Follow your beliefs in the book of missing pages. Oh, the comic room.
I may be able to help you.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great-niece can tell you more.
Can you tell me more about your great-niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there. Soon, I hope.
Ooh. Oh, there's one there I didn't do. Good to know. I have a lot of walking to do.
A full day's work clears the mind, I say.
Also, I'm going this.
I could complete this.
Revelio.
So many locks. What the?
I've never seen a sword like it.
Revelio. What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe. But if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
I'm afraid I'm all out of invisibility potion. I suggest finding somewhere safe and being especially careful.
Safe. Careful. Yes, that makes sense. And you're sure you don't... No. Very well. Hopefully the Grim, or whatever it has foretold...
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
You haven't... Not quiet enough.
Protego!
Alright.
No!
You've one less follower around Revelio.
A lot of drills and stuff. I'll give it that. What?
Revelio. Expelliarmus! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio!
Everything gets filled so quickly. Yeah, with just one glove, really.
Revelio.
Heard some weird noise for a moment. Wait, what?
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Here you are.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield.
Now go in here.
Revelio. Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldritch believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And do you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness.
We're going to
and bravery.
Azkaban, apparently.
Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
If Harry taught us anything, it's not a very pleasant feeling. The mentors.
Expecto Patronum!
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. This isn't a place for loitering.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
You don't scare me, you cur.
teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
All around me darkness. My only friend. My only hope.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Somebody's gone crazy.
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. This looks intriguing.
Better get to work.
Revelio.
Let me guess, it's up top. That piece is. Wolves. No more wool. I feel wrong for doing it, but can't do nothing about it, apparently.
This must be the place Anne told me about. Revelio. No one's been here for ages. Lumos. Revelio.
Why am I in a... Go to a guy that sells stuff and just get rid of everything that I don't need. Apparently I need to get... Okay, scarf. Thank you. Gear. Not there yet.
Revelio. Incendio.
Burn! I'll take the money.
Revelio. Accio. I see how this goes. Accio. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue? Protego! Lumos. Lumos. A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? Revelio.
Oh.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired Aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the Aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
I'm gonna go get that. No. No, probably not. Do it. Well, I'm gonna actually stop here then if I can't do what I want to do. Better finish doing all this apparently. Settings. Save. Thank you. This is the main menu. Well, I hope y'all like this video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Share it if you can. And we will see y'all in the next video. Wolf Lovers out. Bye.